Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. You are not alone. Ryan. Why the Wheel of Fortune backlash hits hard and what we can learn. Let's be real for a minute, you guys. We all know Ryan Seacrest. We've watched him shepherd American Idol from its raw early days to its current polished form. We wake up to his voice on the radio. He's the seemingly tireless, perpetually polished, always on point engine of American media. He's the guy who just gets things done. So when the news broke that he was stepping into the biggest, shiniest shoes in game show history, Pat Sajak's, on Wheel of Fortune, most of us probably thought, well, of course, who else? But now the gossip mills are churning with reports that underneath that signature secret smile, he's hurting. He's reportedly hates being hated and is considering therapy to cope with the surprising, sometimes savage fan backlash over his new gig. And honestly, that's utterly heartbreaking. But it's also the most incredibly relatable thing we've heard about him in years. The unspoken truth about stepping into a legend's shadow. Let's step away from the dazzling lights of the wheel set and look at this for what it is, a major professional transition under an impossible spotlight. Pat Sajak was the furniture in our living rooms for over 4 decades. He was more than a host. He was a tradition. Change, even good change, is unsettling. And for something as foundational as Wheel of Fortune, it feels like a seismic shift. Fans aren't just judging Ryan Seacrest, they're mourning the end of an era. And Ryan, poor guy, is standing right in the crosshairs of that collective grief. It's the classic new boss syndrome, multiplied by millions of nostalgic viewers. He's doing the job, maybe even doing it well. He's professional, energetic, and prepared. He even reportedly practiced with the homemade wheel. But when people are looking for reasons to dislike something new, they'll find them. His enthusiasm is seen as forced. His professionalism is seen as sterile. His attempts to be friendly are labeled robotic. The conversion from criticism to compassion hits home. We have to realize this isn't about Ryan Seacrest's hosting skills. It's about the brutal nature of public criticism in the modern world. Imagine putting your heart, soul, and meticulous preparation into a new venture, a new business, a big presentation, a promotion, only to have strangers on the internet relentlessly tear it down, comparing your best efforts to a legend. That is Ryan's daily reality right now. A source close to the show claims he's more sensitive than people give him credit for, and that this hatred is his worst nightmare. This is the crucial takeaway. The courage to seek help isn't a sign of weakness, it's the ultimate power move. If the reports of him seeking therapy are true, it means he's prioritizing his mental health over the expectation that he should simply suck it up because he's a celebrity. That is the definition of strength, not fragility. It's a powerful lesson for all of us, whether we're facing harsh reviews on an online forum, a tough spot at work, or just the regular stresses of life. When the world is piling on, it's okay. In fact, it's essential to put your hand up and say, I need professional support to build myself back up, just like Ryan. A call to action and a plea for kindness. We're not his therapist, but we can be kinder viewers and more thoughtful internet users. We can choose to offer encouragement instead of vitriol. We can remember that behind every famous name, there is a person who reads the comments, who has feelings, and whose self-esteem takes a beating when they feel universally disliked. Instead of analyzing every move on the show, Let's convert that critical energy into compassion. Let's give Ryan Seacrest the space he needs to grow into this role, just as we would want the same grace extended to us in a demanding new job. If this story resonates with you, if you've ever felt the sting of comparison or the weight of public judgment, know this. Therapy is a tool for the strongest among us. It's how the highly successful and the deeply human build the resilience to keep spinning the wheel. Let's change the narrative. Next time you're watching Will, don't look for what he's doing wrong. Look for the energy, the effort, and the sheer grit it takes to keep showing up under fire. Send a good vibe his way, and more importantly, if you're struggling with your own haters or professional pressures, give yourself permission to seek the help you need, just like Ryan. Because the only thing worse than being hated is hating the part of yourself that hurts. Don't let that happen. You are worth the rebuild. Disclaimer. This article is based on recent media reports and speculation regarding Ryan Seacrest's experience and is intended for engagement and conversation about mental health and public life.